What's up, guys? It's Geo, and before we kick off this episode of Pokemon Showdown Live number 44, I would like to say two things, actually. One, thank you all for 200 subs. I hope you guys saw my video last night. If not, it'll be right there in the description or on the screen right now on an annotation if I remember to do that. So Brennan's going to be following me around. Okay. So I'll look for a battle while I'm talking. Second thing, if I do sound a little quiet in this episode, it's because I do think I am a little bit under the weather, but I'm going to try to record through it. And, yeah, anyway, so looking at this guy's team, it's a very fat team. A lot of these things can run bulky bar Breloom, and he's either running regular Sableye or regular Altaria. He also looks like he gets beat pretty hard by Diancie. If I can weaken this to about 60%, I think. Yeah, we're going to go with that. And I can probably trick it with Latios if I need to. Anyway, I'm going to lead Terrakion right here. I'm going to let Brennan know I've got one. Anyway, yeah, so looking at his team, I guess his win conditions could be DD Mega Altaria, CM Mega Sableye. He leads Arcanine, which is not a bad lead for me, because I can just go ahead and get my Stealth Rocks up, and then Stone Edge this if he does choose to stay in, although I don't think this is a very good lead scenario for him, so I highly doubt he stays in right here, but I've been surprised by things crazier than that before. So he ends up staying in and reveals the close combat. Reveal Life Orb? Reveal Life Orb, do it. Do it. Okay, he doesn't. So maybe he's choice banned, and I'm just going to hit him with a close combat right here, because I'm at -1 attack, and he's at -1 defense, so he'll do about the same amount of damage, as he ends up switching out into Knuckle the Breloom, as I get off a solid 65% right there, so that's not a bad scenario for me, because this thing weakened is one less thing Diancie has to break through late game, and it'll really help me out in the long run. He just ends up going for the Mach Punch right there, which really is not a problem. And I think I'm just going to go straight out into Oakland the Thunderous because it resists his Mach Punch, and I don't really need Oakland to the same degree that I do versus like Bird Spam or Hyper Offense, and that's one thing I don't really like about Thundy, is that it's kind of inconsistent. It goes from being like the most valuable member of my team every battle to a member of my team that doesn't really do a lot for me. Like this battle, sure, it helps me break Altaria if that's regular Altaria. Sure, it helps me break Sableye, but I also have other things to do those jobs. So anyway, he ends up going out into Sableye right here, which is going to take a lot of damage from that right there. And I'm just going to fire off another T-Bolt, I think. Actually, he's forced to recover. This is a great time to get my Mega off with Diancie. Because then I can just start firing off Moonblasts on his team, and I can scout to see how much damage it does versus P2. As he goes straight away for the Toxic, just absolutely no fear of my Diancie coming in and clicking Moonblast. I really don't understand that play. Like, to be honest, I don't think he had any reason not to recover right there, so like that's a little bit disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. So we're just going to hit it with the Moonblast right there. That did 35%. Drops his special attack. Do I want to take... If he's max speed, then I can't live this hit. But I'm just going to go straight out into Gyarados and hope he doesn't click Wild Charge. If he clicks Wild Charge, that's really disappointing. But I feel like he's going to click Close Combat right here. Don't click Wild Charge. He clicks Iron Head. It's too easy. So I think right here I'm just going to fire off a free Waterfall. Oh, I also replaced Earthquake with Bounce. As per the suggestion of Invoker when we were talking earlier. It provides me less coverage to Heatran and Mega Metagross, but after Rocks damage and an Aqua Jet from a Azumarill, I can knock Metagross out fairly consistently with a +1 natural gift since I am adamant. But anyway, yeah, I'm just going to fire off a Waterfall right here, just because it will knock out Breloom if it switches in. It's going to do a lot of damage to Starmie. It can do a good amount of damage to Altaria. Nothing amazing to Altaria, but it will knock out the Sableye right here, which is one thing that I will appreciate having gone. It's a little unfortunate that he had to get the Toxic off on my Diancie, because that hampers its sweeping abilities. But, oh no, I really don't want to click on that Paste Bin right there. I'll click on it after the battle, don't worry. Regardless, looking at the rest of his team, that gets beat by DNC. That gets beat by DNC. DNC can't beat this if it's max speed Jolly. If it's max speed Adamant, I can. I also can't break P2 very well with this team, which is kind of a threat, to be honest. P2 is pretty underrated. Its main utility in OU for a while was checking Grin, but of course on the suspect ladder, there is no Greninja, so it's not really that big of an issue. But P2 still pretty reliably walls Mega Metagross, so that's always a good thing to have on your team. Seeing as I have absolutely zero switch-ins for Mega Metagross. I usually just sack a Azumarill and get the Intimidated off with Gyarados, but because like Clear Body is a really good ability to have before you Mega Evolve, because you can't avoid stuff like Intimidate, which would otherwise be pretty annoying. And we're just gonna check for lag right here. So he's just not making his move. We don't have to worry about the lag, but you know. I also realized that this team is almost mono blue. When I had Mamoswine and DNC Sprite was different, it was mono blue. But now, okay, he after some long thought, he goes out into this. And I think I'm just going to go out into Latios, predicting the Wild Charge, because I used to run all sorts of stupid Arcanine sets, so I would know what this thing is about to do. And I think I'll just fire off a Draco. Don't worry. Okay, he's one of these guys. I wonder if he goes for Crunch right here. So he will undoubtedly have Stab. He has Iron Head. He has Close Combat. The question is, does he have Crunch, Outrage? Okay, he review. Oh my god, that did a lot of damage. That was actually threatening. I'm fairly certain Azumarill can take 2. I actually kind of need Lottie to trick Porygon. So, I'm going to go straight ahead into Azumarill right here and click Aqua Jet. If I am not to a KO, that is cool. That is actually threatening. That's Adamant Band, no question. It shouldn't have done that much to Latios. Oh, I barely hang on. Oh boy. I should have probably gone for Waterfall right there. That was my safest play without a doubt. But, you know, kind of got to make that play sometimes. And what else do I need Friendship for? He goes out into Knuckles. It's not really too big of an issue. I'm just clicking Aqua Jet right here. So Brennan's trying to workshop a physical Pyro set right now. And okay, if there's anything I want put to sleep, it is undoubtedly this. My 2.3% Azumarill. Spore was the obvious play there. Yeah, we all know. And he's just going to go for the power-up punch right here. So if I lose this battle, I'm going to be a little disappointed, not going to lie. And I can lose to this P2. Starmie is a threat also. So he is Mega Altaria, or he's just no Mega, because he can. Natural Gift doesn't do a whole lot for me this battle, but just in case he has like T-Wave Porygon 2, I'm going to keep my Cherry Berry around just because, okay, that's cool. Just because there's no sense in like risking that. You feel? Latios is actually needed a lot. I shouldn't have switched it into that E-Speed, but to be fair, I didn't know he was going to go for the E-Speed, so he goes into Lux Illuminating right here. This is a problem. I'm going to click Bounce on the Rapid Spin, hopefully. Hopefully he Rapid Spins. He goes for the Dazzling Gleam, and I live. So I'm going to go straight away for the Bounce, and he cannot attack me right here, and I can get some good damage off from the Starmie if he chooses to stay in. This also prevents him from spinning as he goes into P2 and gets the download. Hello? I'm going to click Waterfall right here and hopefully flinch him. I know that's a pretty bad thing to say, but if I can get this P2 out of the way, then it's easy pickings for Latios the rest of the way on out, as he ends up going for the Recover right there, which is the good play. But I can just click Waterfall again. I'm not too worried. Judging by the way he's taking these hits, I think he's physically defensive, to be honest. I'm going to go ahead and calc it real quick, though, just because I don't want to take that risk. Flinch? Flinch? Yes, no, flinch? Oh, that is disappointing. I was hoping he would kill me right there, but that is not the case. So we're going to jump over here and Thunderous, Prankster Attacker, Timid Life Orb, cool, versus Porygon 2. We're going to go OU Physical. I'm actually going to do these Calcs versus Gyarados. Yeah, this is Adamant Waterfall. Doing 19 to 23? No, he's mixed. Okay, he goes for the Discharge and just knocks me out. What would Thunderous do? Wait, what if this is Specially Defensive Porygon 2? Porygon 2, Specially Defensive. That looks like Spadef. Oh, God. P2, why are you so good? I think my only play right here is to trick him with Latios and let him knock me out with the Ice Beam. And then go into DNC and try to knock him out from there. It's disappointing that that's my play. But I think if I Rock Polish, I may actually be able to win the game. I don't know. Or else I need a para full para. Please go for Recover. He goes for Ice Beam. Dang it. That would have made it a lot easier had he not done that. But at this point, if he's Specially Defensive and doesn't have his Eviolite, what does Thunderous do? Prankster Attacker. Focus Blast will knock him out from that range, without a doubt, if I hit, which is a 70% chance. Or I can go into Mega DNC and click Diamond Storm. Let me actually, I know I'm calcing a lot in this episode, but let me do DNC, 100 base Spadef, and 76 EVs right there. Ice Beam's going to do 26 to 30%. If he doesn't have his Evi... Oh, no, that's why that's all messed up. This needs to be 160. This needs to be 160. Alright, cool. So Diamond Storm will do that much. I swear that kills. Does it not? That's disappointing. I think my only play, though, is Mega DNC, because I will die to an Ice... Actually, no. Or do I put it on Oakland's Focus Blast? Never mind, I'm going to Mega DNC. I'm going to go for Diamond Storm. If I get a crit, that's beautiful. If he goes ahead and sacks Altaria, that is also beautiful. He's already revealed Dazzling Gleam on this. So he'll have Dazzling Gleam, Water Stab, Rapid Spin. The question is, does he have... Actually, it doesn't matter if he has Psyshock or T-Bolt. It would have mattered earlier if I still had Gyarados, but it will not matter now. So, that didn't kill. That's disappointing. Don't freeze me. Don't freeze me. Don't. Okay, actually, he can't freeze me. I'm going to go straight away for the Moonblast right here and hopefully knock him out. I think I have to hope he's bulky Starmie and either kill him with T-Bolt or go para full para versus Starmie. Bring Fruity Pebbles back in and try to win from there. Or he goes into Mega Altaria and makes this a little bit easier, harder for me? I don't know. Hint, go into Starmie. No. Do I actually win if he goes... Okay, he ends up going into Starmie. I think I have to switch right here. Do I, though? Data, Mega Altaria. 105 Spadef. 105 Spadef. Altaria. 105 Spadef. Sweet, they actually didn't change that. That's easy. Did I already make my move? Cool. Versus Thunderous. Prankster Attacker. We're going to make you type Dragon Fairy. HP Ice will not KO after Rocks. So I need this. So I'm going straight into Oakland because I do need to do that. And as I said, I gotta hope for the para full para and to knock this thing out. He outsped my Gyarados, so I'm assuming to... So that did a lot. He outsped my Gyarados, so I'm assuming to some degree that he is fast Starmie. If he stays in right here, that's beautiful and helps me a lot. Actually, is my safest play if he gets parried to HP Ice or to T-Bolt? Never mind. Making it easy for me. Okay, so I gotta go into this, and I gotta pray that a Moonblast kills. We're gonna actually calc this real quick. This is like the episode of calcs. Anyway, so 160 special attack and 160 attack versus Starmie. OU offensive spinner. Moonblast is going to easily kill. So I'm going for Moonblast right here. If he stays in to sack this, then I think I win. Unless he's like Choice Scarf Altaria. And if he's Choice Scarf Altaria, I'm going to be pretty disappointed, not going to lie. But, you know, he's Mega, right? He's Mega. He has to be Mega. Okay, so I'm going to just click Moonblast right here and hopefully win the game. We'll see what he decides to do, though. I'm super nervous right now. Reveal Protect. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up that W right there. So that was actually a very, very, very close game versus an unusual team where I kind of got blindsided by him not going for Protect, or him not recovering with Sableye. Maybe he didn't have it, maybe he didn't choose to go for it. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is he went for Toxic. So if you guys did enjoy today's episode of Pokemon Showdown Live, please make sure to leave a like, because it really does help show support for the stuff that I'm doing here on the channel. Also, make sure to answer today's comment question of the video, which is what is your guys' favorite new ORAS Mega? We've seen Mega DNC so far. We have the potential for Mega Altaria or Mega Sableye. I'm really digging Mega DNC, I'm not gonna lie. It's a really fun Pokemon to use, especially if you give it the right team support. So, yeah. And with that, I urge you guys to subscribe if you guys are enjoying the constant content. And with that, I'll catch you on the flip-flop.